Hello everyone, this is me Roman, welcome back to the channel. I received yet another letter from B&G, another one, which is a civil claim. So something heartbreaking has happened to my friend, and he didn't die or anything, none of that. But it's kind of worse. He got himself arrested in front of me. I saw him get pinned down and handcuffed. Shit, dude. Shit. I cannot believe this happened. I cannot believe it. I am really shocked. There he goes. My dog has been stolen. Everything else I got from Facebook Marketplace. Not that fan blade, that didn't come from me. That did not come from here. It did not come from me.
You've already stolen, we need to check everything.
That fan blade. Do you sell fan blades? Do you sell fan blades? Answer my question. Do you sell fan blades? Do you sell fan blades? The reason why I show my items is I hope this doesn't happen, but if it does happen, I hope I get it on video. If there is a scenario that I get falsely accused of stealing, I never do that. Why would I do that when I get loads of money? Put that up there. How long has that been up there for? That system? That selected DNA?
A long time?
Every story starts off with a person and a place. And the person and the place in this video we're going to be talking about is a person from London named Roman or Marcus, also known as ShopPOV. His origin story, from what I know right now, is pretty unknown because I guess he's had a channel that has already gotten banned on the site. Now you guys may be looking at this really innocent looking fella and you guys are asking yourselves, why is Menace making a video on this guy? And it's because of all of the countless times he's gone in the stores and he'll review these stores, and I'm putting up air quotes for that, and he'll end up stealing from these stores as he's reviewing them. And he won't put him stealing in the video to really make it look like he hasn't stolen anything, and when they look in his bag, they'll find something that he actually has bought, and then there's stuff that he didn't buy. He's stolen so much from all of these stores that in one of the main franchises out there, B&M's or whatever it's called, he is in their face recognition system, which means when he walks in a store, he immediately gets recognized in any store in that country. There is an actual epidemic of security falsely accusing people of stealing and stuff out in the UK, I guess. I have heard from friends that live out there, and he'll use that little epidemic going on, that problem, to really pull the heartstrings of people, and I see it in his comment section almost all the time. He'll also use the fact that he has autism to try and get away with things too. He pulls an Andy Ditch saying that these people abuse him. It's actually really reminiscent of Andy. It's pure gold. So now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, I want to go over one of the first times, if not the first time, he went into a store to antagonize and possibly shoplift So he calls this first video, or at least a section of this video, is called FPSE, and I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna give it a meaning. The first person shoplifting experience.
Hello shoppers, it's me Roman, or as some people call me, Marcus. I am at Cholton. I got the nail trolley with me. The reason why I have a trolley is because for some reason this arm hurts, so I can't use that arm properly. Yes, I could carry the bag in the other hand, but my arms do get fatigued over times and it does hurt. This is not the case. I think I might have bruised my arm a bit, so yeah. And plus I feel like using a trolley would be helpful for this video because I'm going to a store I've mentioned about a month ago called Aldi, and it's a store that I had a bad encounter with. Now the encounter did put me off from going for quite some time. However, I did mention I wanted to go back but film to see if I get the same treatment as I did before. It does sound like, in a way, I'm fishing for like the reason why I show my items is I hope this doesn't happen, but if it does happen, I hope I get it on video. If there is a scenario that I get falsely accused of stealing, I'd never do that. Why would I do that when I get loads of money? Come on, it's not worth it. If there's a chance that happens, I hope I get it on video because I would able to forward that to the police, have them investigate for discrimination and defamation. I say discrimination because I have autism and I haven't done anything wrong. And defamation is because, well, I haven't done anything. Earlier in the video I just showed you I got £1. In case if people missed it, see look, I got £1. And Aldi usually sell drinks for £1, so there is no reason for me to be stealing. Here we go, we're going to enter the store. By the way, I will cut the video because I don't want to be like kicked out for recording. Okay, so I have found a drink that's not Red Bull, but it's like Red Bull. Red Thunder. This cost 42 pence. 42 pence, and I got £1. I could possibly get 2 cans. I got £1, and if my maths is right, I would end up with at least 20 pence. That's cool. It's an ice cream scoop. I find them pretty pointless though. Why not just use a regular spoon? Got those weird Chinese lamps. Got a ridiculously tiny toaster for £10. The news ain't lying that Aldi has some good prices. But is the staff members good? Let's see. Hopefully you can still see me, and hopefully the video doesn't cut out. I hate self-checkout so much, but I don't really have a choice. Okay, so far everything went smoothly, which is quite rare.
Marcus goes into the store expecting confrontation, but instead this time around, because he actually bought the items, he had a cordial conversation and discussion with these people. Not really a discussion, he was just able to walk out of the store like nothing, but the entire time he was in the store, he was looking for some kind of confrontation from them, like, how are the staff? Are they any good? for like absolutely no reason, just being completely antagonistic. And he even points it out that we may be thinking the way that I'm saying right now. We're all thinking, oh, he's going in antagonizing, and yeah, no, that is exactly what he's doing. He's completely manipulative. And he thinks that this is a complete own, and it proves that he's never stolen before, but this actually proves he's stolen way more than he thinks it does, because why would the alarms go off if you weren't stealing items and you had items that you bought? Like, come on now. This dude has a whole playlist of videos of him just getting caught in the act stealing, or him trying to frame these franchises in bad lights to make him look like he's some kind of hero stopping them. But there are a lot of situations that stand out compared to the others, and we're going to be looking at all of those today.
I found the cable, but the problem is I normally spend around £2 to £5 on the charging cable because that's an appropriate price and they work fine and that cheap. The ones I saw is around £13 to £25. I would never spend that much on a charging cable, ever. It's here. It's by Toshiba. So it's all about 14 plus years of age. I got that from the Deptford Market Yard, as well as some fans, some food, some donuts and some chocolate. Look at these prices. Look at these. 13 quid. Look at them. Not good. I'm going to exit the store and go elsewhere. Another downside of going to Deptford Market is if you buy an item that's by a known brand, like for example Ferrero Rochers, if you go in a shop that sells Ferrero Rochers, then going to think you got it from them, even if they see you go in the store, just stupid. So you gotta bear in mind, the reason why they melt the bag, I'm tired, is so I don't crush the donuts or crush the chocolate stuff. Because this is a plastic casing. Now look at this. Look. Plastic casing. Can easily break. I'm surprised I'm not transferring into like cards, like the smaller packets are. And get it for like way cheaper price. Yeah? I got this from the Deptford Market, see? Yeah, Deptford Market, including the laptop. I was in there because I was looking for the charging cable. I'm also tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this one? This one is from here. This one is from here.
I got it from the Deptford. I don't think you know what the Deptford Market Yard is.
No, this one.
Well, it's a second-hand market stall that sells like a lot of items you think of: food, clothing, electronics, laptops, for example, yeah. Appliances. I did not get those from here.
And this?
All these, what you see in the bag now, I got from the Deptford Market.
Yeah, we need a picture of this. We need to see.
I would take. Hold on, give it.
Hold on.
I got it from the Deptford Market Yard.
Hold on, that's fine. Hold on.
I would show you a Google. I would show you a Google picture, but the thing is, I don't have data on my phone.
Wi-Fi here, so you can get data on your phone. Okay, free Wi-Fi.
I probably have to log in.
Yeah, you're going to log in.
I did not get that from here.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. So you say you can get data on your phone?
Yeah,
okay.
I can't get that on my phone.
Okay, so it's the data. No. And this one?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired.
Okay. If you, on our system, you have to show your receipt. If not, we're not going to give it back to you.
Okay.
Okay, so if you didn't get it from Deptford Market, let us know now instead of going back.
Alright.
Okay, so you know you didn't get it from.
Yeah, because the last time I got those from the Deptford Market Yard.
Okay. So
that fan is.
No, that's yours. You know.
Yeah, that's an old fan.
Okay. So
right.
You need to check on our system.
Alright. See why I'll never come back here again. See what happens? See what happens?
Something you're gonna notice about Marcus is he's gonna walk into all these stores with this little trolley and a couple bags. Always 2 bags in specific, like he has some kind of strat, some kind of pattern to do this with. And you can tell that this isn't a faulty alarm system because he shows them a receipt and a lot of the stuff that is in his cart is just not even there. You can see that the cart that the guard had was absolutely filled with most of the snacks that he took. He was just really feeling lucky. And Marcus says that he got rid of the receipt in this one, I think, but why would he do that? Because he knows that he's gonna get searched when he goes through the exit.
This is what you get, ladies and gents, if you go to Asda and Peckham. See, like I said earlier, you got to be careful when you buy food from the supermarket, you know, because they're going to start thinking you get it from it. Chances are, I probably won't get my half my stuff back. The last time I came here, I had 2 items stolen from me. One of them was really valuable. It was a bracelet. Got it from a friend in my old college. Really nice bracelet, and I took it. Didn't get it back. I do not know what to do. I can't just walk out because that's nearly £10 down the drain of food and come back. Oh my lord. Oh my god. You're a joke, you know that? You're a joke. Soon as I heard on break, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this store. I'm done with this store. £8 gone. He's gone on break. Obviously he's gone on break. He took the things. Oh my god. I'm really angry. There's got my lunch in there as well. He took my lunch. I swear, people like him should never be allowed to work as security. Ever. I'm gonna have to go back to Deptford. Show them the video. And I hope they could give me a lot of the stuff for free. I'm going to go back to Deptford, explain what happened, and I'll just see what happens from there. I'll keep you guys updated.
See, the difference between this situation and the last one is that the alarm actually went off when he went through, which means that there was actually something in his cart that he didn't buy, and he keeps trying to use the excuse that items did come from another store, and some of them possibly could have, but I know for damn sure that some of the items in his cart came from that store, and he did not pay for them. Another thing he does while having these arguments with security and such is he'll sit there for a while and he will stand strong about getting his items back for a little bit, and then when he realizes that they probably caught on to him and he isn't gonna get them back, he just kind of rages out and leaves the store. If he felt so strong about those items being his, you would think he would probably call the police or something to try and verify this, or he would at least wait and comply with them to actually get those items back. There's a little saga he goes through, or actually it's just a piece of his character in general, or whatever is going on here, and it's that he feels like he's racially profiled when he goes into some of these places. Yeah, I really don't know where to even begin with this one.
Here is a reckless video idea for everyone watching. I'm going to be doing a shopping spree or shopping haul in 3 different B&M locations. So the first location will be Peckham, the second location would be Bexley, and the third location would be in Wood Green. Now today is Sunday and stores do close early on Sundays. B&M close around 4-5 PM depending what branch. So if I want to get this video done and avoid doing it in parts, I will have to hurry up. But I have a feeling I won't have the time because it is 1 PM now. So if I do encounter a dodgy security guard, which I hope I don't, I'm either 50% able to keep my stuff, and obviously I won't go back to that branch anymore because I know he won't get in trouble ever, or I will 50% lose all my stuff, lose my money that I won't able to get back. And let's hope it doesn't end up like that. Now, for the sake of my safety, I will not be recording myself buying the items because I don't want my phone to get snatched, and I certainly don't want to make people wait. I don't think anyone knows about this because I've never done it on video, but I can bark. Now, I don't mind people taking the piss out of me for doing this. I kind of, for some reason, I think it'd be funny if I just go whoop, whoop, whoop. This is disgusting. That is not refrigerated. That does not sound very liquidy. That is disgusting. You like robbing customers, don't ya? Scumbag! That piece of fuck robbed me. Wow! The food warehouse in Peckham. He took my shit. And what's worse, he's a security guard.
Legit, the original video was him talking about drinks and chemicals being in drinks, and it was a instant cut to him yelling at the security guard or manager or something, and he just completely gives no context of what just happened or what just went down.
I just a group of teens just walk out through there. What the hell? I don't think you're aware, but I just saw a group of teens took one of them sweets and just buggered off out. Yeah, sweets, those boxes up there. You might want to chase them down. I guess it's too late, but still worth chasing them down just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I don't have a fucking basket though. Wouldn't pay this much for a pedestal phone, but there are ones like this that are more expensive, which is a bit of a mistake. I've seen enough here. I'm just gonna get these two and get out. So you're gonna let those teens just walk out with a tub of chocolate, but you're gonna throw me under the fort even though I've done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine, then let me go. I've done nothing wrong. The people we should be looking at is those teens that just walked out.
Yeah, but you're banned from the store, so I'm saying I need to check your bag.
There's nothing in my bag. The stuff you see here, I didn't get from here.
Yeah, so all you need to do is open your bag and...
I just did. I just showed you everything.
No, the bag on your bag.
Well, the only thing that's in my bag is a backpack. This is stupid. And if I did have something in it, I'm probably just had that other security guard in Iceland nick it from me. This is stupid. See, look. See, look. See, look. Just a high vis. That's all. No, I don't. Doesn't mean I got it from here, did I? No, I didn't. Stay here. Yeah, why the f let those kids run away? Stupid. Racism going on here.
As I said, Roman's gonna keep using the same excuse over and over and over again that the items come from a different store. And he did show off some reviews that other people say the same thing, but it doesn't really help him out when the alarms go off every time, or be compliant with staff, or even show them a receipt to prove that he bought all the items in his cart. And these two instances, the one where he's yelling at the security guard, and then the second one with the teenagers, that happened all in one video in one day. And this is the point where he started to believe that he was being racially profiled, and I don't know why he even thinks this at all. It's kind of just a new thing that's come out of nowhere, and he's now added that to the list of things to call people when they kick them out of these stores, I guess. Another customer at one point gets in some kind of trouble at one of these stores or something, and out of nowhere, ShopPOV thinks it's okay to just be the hero and basically ask what he's done wrong and what's going on here, like he's running the show.
One by one, if they have stolen, each one of them said, no, I haven't stolen. So then after, and then they got it right. I then stepped in, and then I think another member of the, I think the lady that knew one of the girls got involved. We said time out, she knew one of the girls. So then he said he only asked, I've been standing there for my son. He asked all three of them, and then he called all three of them a liar to their face. So what I said to the girls is, carry on this with him. If you had a manager, then speak to him. Because at the moment, he's just a security guard, and then manager speaks, maybe they'll feel more nicer. They're 3 young girls, they're only 16. So then he called me a liar. So then obviously I'm going to get upset. So that's fine. No, it's fine. Mistakes happen. What I'm saying is there's 3 young girls in uniform. That's all. And there's CCTV everywhere.
I haven't worked with that security guard because I think what happened is he just attacked 3 young girls. Did you say anything to those 3 young girls over there?
Another securities in there, undercover securities.
Yeah, but did you say anything to those 3 young girls? Like just overheard the conversation?
So what about that?
It seems like that you're kind of like actually a bit aggressive to those 3 young girls. It's whatever. The security guard in that weird hat attacked 3 young girls. Not physically, but it was still horrific. And those girls were in still uniform. Before anyone starts saying security guard did nothing wrong, you're just attacking him, there were only 2 security guards and I seen only half the convo, but I know what just happened. There's that big black dude who's very kind. Thumbs up to him for standing up against the other security guard. He sided with the father, and I would have done the same thing if I was a security guard. I would have told the other security guard to leave the store if I was in that power. Because attacking those 3 girls like that, under 16, is disgusting. I don't know their actual ages, but that don't matter. Even if they're slightly over 16, attacking them like that is disgusting. Accusing a customer of doing, like stealing when they didn't, is wrong, is humiliating. I can't say that word properly. It sucks. But doing it to a customer's own children is like way too far. So I hope that security guard is never allowed to work in such an environment that's involved interacting with customers ever again.
Being the big bad shop reviewer he is, he has to butt into everything. Really getting up in this security guard's grill, and he's like, "Hey man, did you say anything to those young women?" He's like, No, dude, like, the security guard is just completely lost at what is going on right now, and I really don't think ShopPOV knew any of the context of what was happening, because it really seemed resolved from what I watched. Something went down with minors in school uniforms. Maybe the security guard scolded him about something, or maybe he thought he caught him in the act of something, or I don't know. We all really can't tell from what we watched. And ShopPOV obviously doesn't know what's going on, because he didn't even know what was being said to the girls. He barely seemed like he had a clue about anything, and he just wanted some kind of main character superhero syndrome. And he really tried to make this security guard look weird by going, "Ugh, pressing minors, so disgusting," when all the guard is doing is he's just doing his job. One day he goes into a store, a Tesco, I believe, and he starts to look at all of the security like it's a GTA heist, and then he walks up to the cashier at the front and he's like, "How long has that security camera or security sensor been at the top of the door?" It's just a really awkward interaction.
This is the worst system I just ever encountered in this store. Honestly, I'm actually terrified by it. In this store, they installed a DNA detecting system. I'll show it off when I leave the store. You can hear the alarm going off for someone else trying to walk in. But it doesn't let you in first, they scan you, which is terrifying. There's that up there. How has that been up there for? That system? That selected DNA.
Long time? Since college?
I've never seen that happen in any other Tesco's before.
No, so they need the system to reduce the shoplifting of some other people. So we have to apply from the side.
Yeah, but what about the people who bought like stuff from them stores like me, because I bought this from Iceland?
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, those who operate, or the gangs and everyone comes in, we just have to check them there, open the door.
Okay. Because I can tell this will go wrong eventually. That will go wrong. That will indeed go very wrong.
Screw security measures like cameras and sensors, right? Yeah, that's the world that ShopPOV wants to live in, and we already know why. And the way that he has to announce to us that he is not the one stealing when somebody else walks through the door and the alarm goes off. I assume that person was walking inside as no commotion in the background happened, but it's super funny how Marcus has to just announce that he's not stealing. We're coming up on one of the moments I was talking about earlier, where he walks into a store and he's immediately recognized by face recognition, and it does not go well for him. He instantly gets kicked out.
I haven't even done anything. I just entered this store. What did I do?
That's just face recognition, darling. So this picks up. So if it's not you, there's a number where you can get in contact with, lovely.
I just only came here just to get some bits.
Yeah, but
Some
you'll
chocolate.
come up on our face recognition.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
But you must be barred from one of the stores, darling, because we're all linked.
Well, I haven't done anything, like I said.
Sorry, but that's the way it is.
You're a joke. You're a joke. Literally, I have done nothing. I was banned for no reason. Yes, that's who they want me to call. Wow. If this happens in every single fucking store I go to, by the way, I have not been to the one that's in Ilford, nor I've been to the one that's in Orpington. I haven't done anything. I just entered the store.
He really keeps saying that he hasn't done anything, but he knows what he's done. He's stolen in the past, and he's probably harassed staff in that store in the past. Another instance of Roman or Marcus getting angry at security measures is when he went into a store one time and started getting mad at the fact that they were putting tags on bags.
So, remember the time I made a video and that screenshot of the tagged bags in Tesco's at Orpington? All of them. All of them. Every single one of them. The cheapest one being only £1. And it's all tagged. Every single one of them tagged. Look, reduced to clear, 40p, and that's tagged. Who the fuck tags a 40p bag? This is why I stopped shopping in these stores. I only shopped there only for two things. A drink and something to eat, but that's really it. I don't like Tesco's. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like them. It's unheard of.
So there was a time that Roman picked up the camera as he was getting caught stealing from the store, and not only was he crashing out, the security or the staff of the store was crashing out as well. If I'm gonna be honest, if I was in the staff's position, seeing some little fucking twerp just stealing stuff blatantly and not giving it back and arguing all day just to get it back, knowing that you're gonna be able to overpower him in any way, shape, or form possible with any kind of authority, it's just like, please, just go home, little guy, please.
Then my extension cord's back.
Go ahead, man. Do the video. I don't care, man. At this night, you want to do video. You came out with an eater that is Asda's eater.
I got the extension cord
do the video,
from
man.
fucking British Foundation.
What you did was a test. If you want to pay for the eater, pay for the eater. Go ahead, do the video. I don't care.
Listen.
Hi, how you doing? You took out an eater and you didn't want to pay. It's £30 and he's doing video.
Those two extension cords I got is from the British Foundation. If you want to do that to me, go ahead. I will not support them over there, by the way. I wouldn't stand there because he's going to steal your shit.
Something I'd like to add as a little note for y'all here is the confrontations that he'll have with these people are 1 to 2 minutes long most of the time, but the video will be about 20 to 30 minutes because he will sit and try and whine and milk this situation as much as he can. He will actually just stir up anything for views, and he will just sit and cry as much as he can and look as pathetic as he can for views. It's actually really humiliating. There are some times where he is actually right in the situation and he's actually not stealing anything at all, but he still somehow makes himself the most insufferable person on the planet.
What are you doing? I didn't even get anything from it.
I didn't say you get anything. I'll show you my bag before I do my search.
Why are you doing this to me? I didn't even do anything. All this I got from
so
the...
much, so much.
Was that necessary? I got it from the different market
I
yard.
understand. Thank you.
Stupid. Stupid. I feel unwell, and he has to make it worse for me. Wasting my phone. Believe it or not, I'm at Catford. I don't ever want to go back in there again.
God, so damn insufferable, dude. I will never come back here ever again. Like, even after being proven innocent of stealing and they even let him go, full on just like, hey dude, you're okay, you're fine. He's still an asshole to this dude, no matter what. And the guy's just like, hey man, I'm just checking your stuff, that's all I need to do, and you can go on your way. He's not even insulting him or even instigating anything with him, and Roman's just straight up insulting this dude. So he does this thing where he antagonizes the store franchise once again, and he knows that he is pretty much banned from this place on the facial recognition and everything, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna test the waters and I'm gonna go in and see if I have any issues. And he's gonna say that the people that told him he was banned at the other store were lying, because the people in this store didn't catch him in there at all.
Guess where I'm at? Home Bargains. At St Mary's Crane. Station's just behind me. And also, take a look at it. Pause to read if you're interested in reading it. This is an idea. It's an experiment. I am going to see how much they weaponize this thing that I don't believe in, which is called face recognition. I don't believe in it, and I know what it sounds like because I've heard the chime before. I forgot how it goes, but I will recognise it. So let's go. And by the way, I've got these items here, 2 fans. So they say. Okay, so far, I think I've been lied to. Whoever told me at Womford their recognition be everywhere, I think that's what they said, I don't remember. They lied to me. I'm also partly lied to myself. Anyways, I would get a bag. This is just an experiment.
Roman would continue to go on with his life through and through, stealing and stealing more and more every day, until one day he would end up getting into some kind of argument with another staff member, and he got taken out of the store, it seems. And then he ends up going back in, and he proceeds to argue with another staff member.
Okay, so just to let you know, be very wary when you're in Aldi. With this security guard there, where the hell is he? Over there, just pulled me over for no fucking reason. I went to ask for a bag, this one, and a kind customer gave it to me. When I went out, the security guard came round to make sure I didn't buy anything from there. What a fucking joke. I'm in the mood just to have a go at him. No, I'm going to do exactly that. These are reasons why I don't shop in Aldi. Because everyone is so rude. I may not yell at the security guard, but I'm going to put him in his spot. You know where the manager is? Because I just think I'm fairly stopped by that security guard for no reason.
Manager.
Yeah.
You know why? Because someone was in so this one come straight through.
Yeah, but I literally.
So No, we have to do our job. We have to do our job.
Yeah, but this has gone a bit as far as like making me feel like I'm a criminal, even though I've done nothing. If he's on the cameras, he would see that I got stuff in my bag.
Yeah, but we have to check that we ain't nothing to buy stuff in your bag because you have to check the tape.
All I did is just do a long U-turn like that.
We're not allowed to do our job. We're not allowed to ask. We're not.
You're allowed to do your job, but there's a well of cameras here. Like, because every step I take, you can see those.
I understand that.
Honestly, every store I've been into by Aldi, I get treated the same way. It's awful.
Let me ask something. You see when you come check food, like that, when you come check food, and then you ask for a plastic bag, that's the reason.
Well, it's stupid. No one should ask for a plastic bag and get treated like this. Make sure you tell him he stays over there. Unfucking believable. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's going to walk out that door. Watch. He's going to walk out that door. That's right.
Here comes ShopPOV, really thinking that he could take anybody on, being the big bad man he is, and obviously he can't. He ran outside of the store to just basically hide from this man. Obviously nothing was gonna happen. The man wasn't gonna do nothing to him, but he really thought that it was so bad that he was gonna go out and continue to cause more problems for our dear friend Marcus here. One day Marcus wanted to embark on an adventure to hunt down a racist. Yeah, he was going to hunt down some racist staff member supposedly that was just really racially profiling a bunch of customers at Aldi. He's gonna be the champion of all the customers. And here comes Marcus, just thinking that he has some kind of authority, thinking that he's gonna get this person fired, and it's just not gonna happen.
On Aldi, surprisingly there's not a lot, but I believe 2 or 3 of the reviews I've seen are talking about this crazy woman at Beckton who seems to racially profile everyone. So I do have 75 pence on me, and the bag is 65 pence, but this store is not getting a dime off me, ever. Not any branch is getting a dime off me, not even 10 pence. I can say that the lady is not who I thought it was. Yes, she gave me a weird look, but to be fair, who wouldn't when they see a fucking B&Q trolley? But it seems like the lady, the crazy one, either 1, went home, 2, had to resign, or 3, fired and barred from working in any other store.
So ShopPOV goes home in defeat because he can't even confront this woman and be the hero that everyone at Aldi needs. Something I want to talk to y'all about for this argument in specific is this guy has a big addiction to fans. I don't know what is up with him and loving fans so much, but he fucking loves them. And these guys ended up catching him stealing a bunch of parts for a fan, like fan blades and fan lights, and he absolutely freaks out on all of these guys. It's actually probably his biggest freak out.
Everything else I got from Facebook Marketplace. Not that fan blade, that didn't come from here. That did not come from here. It did not come from here.
You've already stolen. We need to check everything.
That fan blade. Do you sell fan blades? Do you sell fan blades? Answer my question. Do you sell fan blades? Do you sell fan blades?
Hey, don't shout.
Answer my question.
I don't care.
No, it's okay. They just walk in there. I saw the friend in the bag. I just stopped him. We take everything in the bag.
Oh my fucking god. Let me go. Let me go. Please. Yes.
Hey, don't drop.
Right, call the police and not letting me go.
Call the police. Call the police.
No.
Call the
No.
police.
No!
You wanna be mouthy? Then I'll get you the police, yeah?
Listen, I'm just stressed, okay? I'm sorry. Oh my. I'm done. I just want to get my stuff. That's all I want. Just let me get my stuff, I'll be out of your shoes.
Police on the way coming, so just wait a few minutes, yeah?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'll be outside. Lidl. You were my favourite store.
He ended up going home and calling the police after this, and I did find the call of that, but it was just very inaudible from his end. His recording was just terrible of it. Something that intrigued me about ShopPOV is not only that a chatter put me on to him, but it's also the fact that when I looked into him myself, he not only had crazy moments of stealing from stores, but he just had insane moments in his life in general. But this moment in particular, he's talking about how he didn't record a moment he had at a store where this security guard came up and just stole his food.
Hello everyone, it is me Roman, welcome back to the channel. Finally, I said my intro correctly. I've been doing it so long, for I don't know how long. I went in this shop called the Food Warehouse, which is a second Iceland store. The stuff, the prices they have is exactly the same as Iceland. The only difference is it's branded the Food Warehouse. And I went in there to get something to eat. I didn't bother recording because that's not meant to be part of the video. The whole point of the video is just meant to be shopping in B&M in 3 locations. When I was about to exit the store, this security guard, which I don't know what his problem, I don't know if he likes people that is born in Britain, because he's not British himself, he's got his own language. I don't know what language it is, but it sounds very thick. I just want to get my food, but for some reason he has other plans. He wanted my food, so I wish I recorded earlier, but he went in and took my stuff. He took my drink, he took some chicken bites I bought, and I'm left with what did I have in my bag?
That's enough to say that he's lying right there. He has to think about something that happened earlier on that day, something so traumatic he had to come back home and talk about. And sometimes people lose their train of thoughts, but this guy right here, he had to actually sit and think about what was in his bag that they took. The crazy stories in Marcus's life are all true, to be honest, and he really likes to be affected by the bystander effect. Just pulls out his phone and records everything, because there was a moment that his dog, his family dog, was getting stolen right in front of his very own eyes. In front of him, his mother, and some other girl, maybe a sister or another relative, don't know, and he just recorded it. I feel bad more for the dog than I do him, because he steals a lot, so...
Never ever thought in my life I would be put through this situation. It's still fresh. It happened just yesterday. At the time of this recording, it is 2 AM on the 10th of July. My dog has been stolen. So, it all started with a neighbour on the 8th floor upstairs invited a friend over. I'm guessing that's what happened, by the way. Invited a friend over. That friend so happens to have a dog with him who did a massive on the floor. A caretaker was over there at the time, saw what looked like dog and reported it to the landlords, and then the landlords decided to take his or her anger out on everyone who owns a dog, basically saying, if you don't own up to it, we will revoke your rights. And it's quite sad. A person called Jack, who what would be now the suspect of the crime he committed, got interested in the dog. So he went over there Monday, 3 days ago, and Jack took hold of King. He talked about the dogs he had before. He kept rehoming them because it was costing him money. So we dropped King off. Jack has King. It was going all fine. My mother had this deal. Basically, she wanted to give it about a week before Jack gives the money, because he's moving as well about next month, sadly, to Greenwich. So we've got our dog thief literally right next to me. It's not good. And that's when Jack said to my mother, admittedly, letting the dog off lead. My mother did not like that. Her rule is you cannot let the dog off leash, because not only Jack doesn't have the details yet, my mother will give him the details once Jack gives her the money, cannot officially say the dog is yours till you have the details. So Jack can't say the dog is his because he doesn't have the details. It's still our dog, my and my mother's dog. When my mother found out Jack let the dog off lead, which is very irresponsible, because if a person were to get attacked by King, which he never attacks people, by the way, he's always good, but he can be quite excited a lot. I mean, he likes meeting new people, meeting new dogs. So if he were to accidentally hurt someone by accident, or someone were to hurt the dog, Jack would have to give out details, and if he doesn't have the details to the dog, then it's going to be raising suspicion, and that suspicion will come ultimately against him because he doesn't have the details. Therefore, he has stolen the dog. My mother went down to Woolwich, where he lives, again, to get the dog back. We waited about a total of 5 hours, and we did get King back, but this happened.
You don't need a lead for what? You don't need a lead for. What are you doing? King, come in. Come in.
Jay, you just hurting. Don't push me. Jackson, come in.
I am never, ever, ever going to do this again. Jesus Christ, what a fucking shit show that is. So what the police officer is talking about to this woman, that you can't see through the door for some reason, He said that Jack may possibly will receive an assault charge, and the chance of him getting either a fine or a long jail sentence will be quite high. Never ever happened to me before, ever. And let's hope this doesn't happen again. Just crazy. Just found out that if I try and get my dog back, my mother's gonna get arrested. Fuck's sake.
The fact that he called the police and him and his mother went over there and went through all of this to not even get the dog back is kind of deplorable, but at the same time it makes sense because Jack did pay for the dog. I'm not gonna try and get into the laws and stuff out in the UK because I don't know them that much like out in the US. Another instance of Marcus or Roman recording a crazy situation is when his friend got arrested for having a pokey poke on him. Him and his friend were walking down the street, and I guess he was just telling his friend, hey, don't take that anywhere, just don't take it. And, you know, he ended up getting caught up somehow, some way. And, of course, Marcus here just recorded his friend getting arrested, just purely humiliating him. I don't know why he likes to record these humiliating moments, like his mother trying to get the dog back, and then this with his friend getting arrested. I'm pretty sure they don't want that out on YouTube at all.
So something heartbreaking has happened to my friend, and he didn't die or anything, none of that, but it's kind of worse. He got himself arrested in front of me. I saw him get pinned down and handcuffed. All because he was carrying a bladed article. I warned him countless times not to bring out a knife. And now this has happened. He brought it on himself. I recorded a clip of him getting arrested. Kind of sounds wrong, but I mean, that is the only time I get to see my friend, because he's going to get charged. And yeah, shit, dude, shit. I cannot believe this happened. I cannot believe it. I told my friend so many times not to do anything stupid that would get the police involved. I told him, I don't know how many times, not to bring out a bladed article. Anything that can be used as a weapon.
Imagine getting handcuffed and all you hear is your friend being like, he shouldn't have done that, he shouldn't have done that, and he's just talking to his phone, just recording you getting arrested, just purely humiliating you. God, what a friend ShopPOV is, and what a son he is too. He's a really awful person in general, it seems. It really seems like he wants to catch the crazier moments in his life just for a little bit of views. ShopPOV also really thinks that he is slick when it comes to the manipulation behind the camera, really editing all of the parts out of him stealing stuff and then just keeping in the parts of him getting caught so it looks like he's innocent, but in reality, he's not. His life seems to be going downhill as of yesterday, as he ended up getting a letter from the CRS saying that he's been fined £200, I think. And it's just funny because he claims all the time that he doesn't steal. And this letter and everything is because of him stealing and him being a complete nuisance. And he just straight up says in this video that he ain't paying nothing.
No idea how to start this video. I have no idea how to start this video. I received yet another letter from B&Q. Another one. This letter is equally as stupid and worse as the other one that I received in the store. It is a civil claim by Civil Recovery Solutions, and they know I'm not going to pay this. I'm not going to pay them anything, but I'm going to read it out. From our client B&Q Limited. I just realised that says without prejudice, save as to cost. I don't know what that means, but I'm clearly violating my rights by doing this. Civil Recovery Solutions have been instructed by B&Q Limited to write to you regarding an incident that took place at their Greenwich store on the 18th of June 2025. So that was like a month ago now. Right on the nose. Our client is considering bringing a claim against you under the Torts Interference with Goods Act 1977. Okay? To recover compensation for loss and consequential damages. Well, that is a complete lie, number one. I did not damage anything. When they put damages, they are accusing me of damaging something I've done in the store.
Gotta love how he completely dodges the fact that they could be accusing him of stealing stuff. No, he went to destroying stuff. A way worse offense in my opinion. This dude is a master manipulator, and he will do anything, as I said time and time again, to just pull heartstrings of people, and he just really will use his little innocent appearance as a way to look innocent. He's also willing to throw his friends and family under the bus, and he's willing to humiliate them just for a quick view, even though he really doesn't get any views whatsoever. So what is it all for in the end? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to be covering him more on Lolcow Laugh-Line. I know he has 2 other accounts, so that's going to be fun to look at, and we're going to all be looking at it Sunday. So we really hope to see you there, and as always, love y'all.